All right, so what's up, my peeps? I'm live. I have to hurry up, so I didn't worry about all the extra bells and whistles on the stream. I didn't worry about sharing it all over the place. Besides, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference anyway. People should already know that I go live at 12 p.m. Anyway, it's a leg day. It is a leg day, an intense leg day. So we just had our light leg day about 3 days ago, which I changed that routine a little bit. And now we have our heavy leg day, which is what I was doing before. But instead of having two heavy leg days, we have a light leg day plus arm wrestling, and now a heavy leg day, which is just the leg day. Oh, hey, what's up? So warm up first. I do two. Always start off with my body weight warm up. Toes out a little bit, wide stance, elbows inside the knees. 25 reps. First warm up done. Second warm up. $30. Now, vest goes on. Simple. All right. Now the bar. Looks ready to me. band's a little twisted up, so hang on. Right there. That's better. All right. First set's a light set. This is the prime the body. Okay. For what's to come. Here we go. This bar should be a little wider, but we're going to have to make it work. Maybe if I hold it from here. Light set. Done. Now we make it hard. Now we make it hard. All right. If you're a taller guy, you're probably not going to be able to use this. Like if you're like 6'2", between, I'd say 6'2" and like really exceptionally tall, like, you know, anything beyond 6'2", you're going to have a really difficult time using this. You're going to have to, she got longer arms, so you're not going to be able to reach at the top of the bar. This bar is relatively short. If it was about 6 inches longer, it'd be a lot easier to grab when it's behind your shoulders. But that's all we got, plus the length as well. So I had to use these straps to extend it so that I could do squats. So if you're a really tall guy, you might have to add another carabiner to it. You could always add another carabiner, which would give you an extra 4 inches on each side. So there's that option if you're a taller guy. But I feel like it's hard enough just for me to get in there, and I'm 5'9". All right, so we got a 3-minute rest. 3-minute rest on intense leg days. Because we're going for them low reps, baby. Low reps, high intensity. So this should be close to your max. Reps should be between 5 or 6. For the first set, it might be a little more, but second set, at least, your reps should drop. Your reps should drop. And then you should be within that range. That way we're hitting the strength. So this is hard. Adding this blue band to the green band. Yeah, it's no joke. Oh, we're almost at 3 minutes. That means I got to get in here. Let's go. Oh, oh, oh. Lightweight, baby. Lightweight. Let's go. All right, because this is heavy, you really want to take a nice deep breath and tighten your core, engage your back, keep a neutral spine. Yeah. 8, very good. Brah. Oh, that means we're getting stronger. 8. I don't think I've ever done 8 with that. So that's a good sign. I'm getting stronger. We were doing 6s. Holy shit. Oh, that's intense, boy. Oh, we don't want to go to failure. Or just go until near failure. Near failure implies 1 to 2 reps before failure. In my case, I was probably right around the 2 reps till failure mark. All right, 3-minute rest. Already sweating. We're not going to upgrade the band. It stays the way it is. So we did 1 set with just green. We did about 15 reps. Then we did 8 with blue added. I'm gonna go grab my water. I left my cup somewhere over here. What I should have done, hold on 1 second. That's what I meant to do. Be right back. I wanted to show you what I usually do to stay well hydrated. So to stay well hydrated, instead of just drinking water, it's just water by itself. We're gonna add a little salt. Not a lot, but when you sweat, you release a lot of sodium and other electrolytes. In my case, because I had a pre-workout yogurt bowl and a banana, I already got the potassium that I needed and calcium amongst some other minerals, but I didn't get enough sodium. Okay, so what we do is I have a pink Himalayan salt grinder. Just gonna do a few cracks in the water. And then we're just gonna swish it around while that 3 minutes is ticking. I'm actually right at the 3-minute mark now. It'll take a little bit to dissolve, but get some of that salt off the edge. You can even go like this if you need a quick sodium dose, just a little bit in the mouth, followed by some water. Just a little bit. And then we get to it. That's not iodized table salt, by the way. That is pink salt. Natural salt from the earth. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh! Deep breath in. Stabilize the core. Seven, wow. Oh. Still. Oh. That's not bad. Oh, shit. So that was the third set. I want you to see the sweat. That way you know I'm working. If you can see it. Hard to see, but it's there. It's pouring off. Dripping. Even the forearms, upper arms are glistening. So really important to stay hydrated. Oh yeah, let's take that time. All right, so we got one more set like that to get through. Then we have a 5-minute rest. And then we have some heavy ass alternating side lunges with 95 solid ass pounds on. So we're going to add the 45-pound backpack to the vest. Wow, I'm already starting to feel high. Oh, sometimes it hits a little sooner, sometimes it hits a little later, but already starting to feel the endorphin rush. Basically, the body's flooding itself with dopamine and cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. It's really beneficial in the short term. Obviously, well, it's, if you don't know, but cortisol can be bad if it's extended. So extended periods of stress, cortisol is bad. But short term, so like during your workouts, where after the workout your cortisol can taper off, it's great. Cortisol is great in the short cycles. But if you're under like a lot of like emotional work related stress or any kind of stress for long periods of time, it can become bad. But yeah, it's that dopamine that makes you feel good though. So because I have ADHD or ADD, whatever you want to call it, back in the day I was diagnosed with ADD. We're constantly, unless we're doing things to trigger dopamine releases, where our resting state is low dopamine. So we seek, ADHDers seek adrenaline, we seek dopamine. So we like a lot of extreme sports and like things that are exciting, like jumping out of airplanes and shit, or bungee jumping, because we seek that dopamine. As if we're just sitting by ourselves alone and we're not doing something that's triggering that dopamine, we're in a constant state of low dopamine, which is depressing. All right, we're at that. I get like that when I'm by myself, but I would always find something to do that I like to do. Hobbies, whatever the case may be. So if you're an ADHDer or an ADDer, you better have a hobby that you love doing. That's all I know. That's where we get our dopamine from. Here we go. Oh, yeah, let's fucking go, baby. I think I'm on the wrong side of the bed. Hold on. Oh, that's bad. Hold on. I felt misaligned there. Hold on. All right. That's not good. So the bands, I was either short on one side, a little too long on the other side, but that felt off. Give me a second. That felt off. Something wasn't right. You need like 40 more seconds. Something was off. Oh, it was this. What the fuck? The blue strap got caught up over the top there. Bullshit. That was total bullshit. I didn't realize it was like that. All right. All right, let's try again. I just got to get through this last one, then it gets a little easier from here on out. Last one of these. The bar straight, and I'll let you know if it feels better. It should. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know I felt a little short there for a second. I was like, why can't I get in here? I was like, damn, something ain't right. Oh, it's better. There we go. That's it. Got through it. All right. Oh. So Leg days, I want to say, oh man, so much harder than upper body. On a magnitude of at least 2x. 2x, baby. Bare minimum. Maybe even more. Maybe 3x. Just for the way it makes your body feel, the way it makes your lung capacity feel. 2 to 3x times hard as doing like pull-ups or chin-ups or anything else upper body related. When you're hitting them heavy squats, it's magnitudes harder than upper body. And I do my cardio. I have good steady state cardio on a bike. Okay, biking, low impact, steady state, low to moderate intensity cardio. But when it comes to every time I do leg day, no matter what, I get winded like a motherfucker. And I'm sweating profusely. You can probably see the glistening on my shoulders. You can see it, the sun or the light glare on my arms. That's because of the sweat. And yeah, but there is an amazing effect that you get when you do a heavy leg day properly, and that's the workout high you get. So you'll get an endorphin rush unlike any other workout day. If you start to feel like you're on cloud 9 after pushing through some heavy sets of squats, you'll start to feel like you're just gliding, floating. And I'm starting to feel that way now. Hell yeah. All right, starting to feel that way. But I need to get some of this sweat out of my eyes. Constantly in my eyes. Hell yeah, dude. Yep, I feel high. But good news is I'm on a 5-minute rest period. So I was probably a minute. I just sat there. Do another 4. Oh man, that's push you the pain and then you're rewarded with a dopamine high. Oh my God. All right. So once I regain my composure, I'll talk. But it's okay. So I wasn't sure if today was going to be a new PR. I've been hitting new PRs and everything else. So I was feeling a little hopeful that I would be able to push a little harder, do some more reps today, but I wasn't sure. And, but I did 2 extra reps on the first set for sure. 1 extra rep on the second set. And then I did 6 on the third. No, I'm sorry. The fourth set was 6. Third set was 7. Second set was 8. First set was 15 because we did just the single band, and then we added another heavy band. So 15, 8, 7, 6. Oh my God, the sweat is crazy. And I don't get this sweaty on upper body either, man, I tell you. So that's why I make sure to take a little extra sodium when I'm doing leg day, because of how much you sweat during leg day. It's necessary. So don't drink plain water. We get so used to just drinking plain water, but it's suboptimal. Just by adding 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of salt, it makes your water twice as hydrating, at least double the hydration effect, just by adding that salt. Oh boy, I feel high as shit. Okay, so we can push this off to the side and get our other station set up. We only need bare floor. My backpack's right over there. All I have to do is just grab it, throw it on. So we got about a handful of seconds to go. So this backpack has 45 pounds. I weighed it, made sure it was about 45. It's like 45 point something. Not an even 45, but I just say 45. All right, let's go. We gotta get this on, and then we gotta start hitting the sets. So now we've got our 95 solid ass pounds. 95 solid ass pounds on. Most people have an old dirty backpack lying around. It's fine if you don't, but you can go and pick one up for like $20 at Walmart. Load that shit up with some water bottles or some rocks or some gravel, whatever you gotta do. Throw it in that fucking backpack, boy, and you got yourself some really cheap, affordable weighted equipment. Sand, you can throw sand in something and throw it in there if you got sand. All right, so now alternating side lunges. Shooting for, well, how many is it? 12? I think it's 12 per side. 24 reps. Let's go. All right, here we go. doing 16. It's not 12 per side. I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. No, I usually do like with this. It's 16, 8 per side. It actually felt easy. Oh. There we go. I got to do 4 sets of this and it gets easier. We got some lower back work to do after this. So lower back, glutes, hamstrings after this. And a new piece of equipment to use. Yep, I got some new equipment that we're going to add to one of our exercises. Excuse me. We're going to see how it works out, but wow. Oh, wow. At 2 minutes. All right, so we got 1 more minute. I'm trying to stick to 16. Okay, we got to maintain 8 per side for 3 more sets. And it's okay if we drop. 30 seconds. Let's get in position. 20 seconds. Ready? Let's go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. 16. Sweat. Wow, there's so much sweat. So much. So I know on leg days I'm going to sweat a lot. So you don't know, I added salt to the water. We added salt to the water. All right. 15 seconds. See if we can get another 8. 8 per side, 16 total. Here we go. Oh my! Still did it. I can't wait to get this shit off. I can't do this shit off. What are you doing? What? I'm live streaming. You want to be in my live stream?
No.
What is it?
I think it's about your taxes. Probably telling you ain't getting no taxes.
Okay. Well,
Internal Revenue Service.
Okay. All right. Worry about it later.
How long are you gonna be doing this?
Huh?
How long are you gonna be doing this?
When I'm done.
What do you do with this? Take it back upstairs or?
I mean, my room's right there.
You need a break anyway.
One more set. Whew. All right, 1 minute to go. 1 minute. I got one more set. After this, the hardest exercises are done. Oh. Really, it's just a matter of pushing through the first 2 exercises. Not saying the other ones are easy. They're just not nearly as tense as the first one. And it tapers off. The second one on what I'm doing now is harder. It's pretty hard, but it's not as hard as the squats. The squats. All right. Oh, let's go. One more set. Let's see if I can do 16 again. 8 per side. Oh, and I can take this shit off. I can't wait to take it off. I get claustrophobic in it with the gear on. I start to feel like I'm trapped in a cage that's closing in on around me. And towards the end of the workout, I want to get it off. All right. 20 seconds. Oh. Oh. Let's go. Oh. Losing balance. Oh my God. Wow. That's the first time I've gotten through 16 every set. First time. First fucking time, dude. First fucking time. Oh, get this shit off me. Get this fucking shit off me now. Oh my God. All right. So that was the first time that I got through all 4 sets of that. 16, 8 per side. Normally I start off really well. And then on the 3rd set, I wind up doing less. And then on the 4th set, even the last time I did that, I failed. I couldn't do 8 per side. I wound up having to push myself up with my hands, pressing on my knee to get my weight up. But I got through all of it this time. First time ever. And I feel high as shit right now. I feel so high right now. I feel like I'm on cloud 9 right now. Now I can rest for 5 minutes. Our next exercise station, I gotta sit up soon. But I can chill here for a little bit before I do. And wow, I surprised myself there. So legs are getting stronger, definitely. I think part of it might be due to the fact that I went from a heavy leg day to 2 heavy leg days to a light leg day and a heavy leg day. So if you don't know already, your legs take longer to recover than your upper body. Okay? Your quadricep muscle is the largest muscle group in the entire body. It uses the most energy, requires the most oxygen, requires the most blood flow out of any other muscle. So when you train it hard, it taxes your entire central nervous system more than any other exercise. And when those muscles break down, those muscle fibers break down, there's so many more muscle fibers in the quadricep. It takes longer. You need more protein synthesis to heal that muscle tissue. So it takes days longer for it to fully recover. And so it's good to have, if you're going to do 2 leg days, some bodybuilders, some powerlifters only do 1 leg day per week. Whereas with the upper body, they might hit back twice, they might hit shoulders twice, they might hit chest twice in the same week, but they only hit legs once in that same week. So if you're going to have 2 leg days in the same week, have a light leg day and then a heavy leg day. All right. In my case, I was kind of doing heavy, and it may have been hindering my results a little bit. So we're going to optimize the whole routine. I want to make sure that the routine is optimal for everybody. So I'll go back into the program. I'll change all of the leg days to light, heavy. We'll have light, then we'll have heavy. All right, that'll be optimal for everybody. That way, on the light leg day, really it's about the reps, it's about the blood flow. Less muscle breakdown, less central nervous system overload. It's going to be more about the blood flow, actually, which is good for recovery. And then when you hit that heavy leg day, then you'll be ready for it. And you'll be able to focus on strength. Should have had it like that from the beginning, but sometimes you just have to make adjustments as you go. And you learn as you go. But I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't work. It's worked because my legs have gotten strong. Okay, I had 2 heavy leg days in there. I was doing it. So I know it's possible. It's not impossible. But is it optimal? Probably not. It's probably not optimal. Wrong place. All right. Whew. All right. So now we got to get this next station set up. Dog bites back. Oh. Wrong play on time. Wrong place. Wrong one to fuck with. Picked the wrong time. Wrong place. Wrong one, motherfucker. All right. Wow, my shirt is saturated. All right, so let's get this next workout in. Well, let me lower the camera angle a little bit. Just got to lower it. We're on a unique lower back routine now. All right, so it's a good spot right there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. I think it's a good spot. I always do hip level, hip level, hip level. All right, so this looks kind of weird, but this is an amazing back extension. We're about to do so. Amazing back extension. Now, when you get strong, you're going to be able to do this with weight. In my case, I don't have free weights. If I had a dumbbell, I would use a heavy dumbbell. But all I have is this vest. So, we're going to use that instead. And this is how it's done. All right. And that's what that looks like. All right. We're hitting hitting lower back, glutes, and hamstrings right now. Minute and a half rest. That's all we do on this one. It's short rest. All right, by the time I get in position, we'll be ready. Time. Wow. Oh. Damn, really? Wow. Holy shit. I did not know that would happen. Wow. That's crazy. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah. 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 That's fucking nuts. Yeah, I didn't know that was happening. Wow, I did not know that was happening, bro. Damn. All right, I gotta be really careful with the vest now. Fuck. My straps are starting to tear. Shit. Fuck. Man, that sucks. Yeah, the fucking strap. The shoulder strap. Left shoulder strap. Wow. Spent $100 on that vest. Anyway. Huh. Oh man. Anyway, let's get this last set. Oh, the sweat is bad. Oh, it's all in my eyes. Oh, damn. Hang on. Oh. Now, this back over again. Yeah, my fucking vest is starting to rip, which is bullshit. It's starting to rip a little bit there. Oh my goodness. Final set. Definitely getting stronger at that too. My hold is getting better. My hold at the top, that static hold. All right, next exercise. We have a new set of equipment to use. This is new. This will be a first. And it's going to take me a little bit to set it up too. get it around the leg first here. Shit. Oh. Yeah, interesting. Ankle weights. First time. 5 pounds. These are 5 pounds each. It's 20 total pounds on the ankles and wrist. So these are 5 pounds each. 10 pounds on the legs. 10 pounds on the arms. It's going to make for a more intense Superman. There's a first for everything, right? In this case, we're upgrading our Supermans for the first time. We've upgraded a lot of other exercises except for the Supermans. So, shit, wrong strap. So all of our exercises have upgraded. Well, actually, the Supermans have upgraded as far as time. So the time has that total time has upgraded. Time under tension, but now we're upgrading the weight. So the intensity level is going to be higher, not just the time under tension. It's going to make for a very unique experience. You can see 5 pounds each. I'll lower this down just a hair. Okay. 10 pounds on the legs, 10 pounds on the upper body. Now reset the timer. So this is the first time doing this. Usually I do a 15-second hold, 15-second rest. But I don't know where I'm going to stand with all this extra weight. So we're going to have to find out where our time is going to be through trial and error. So 5 pounds per arm might not seem like a lot of weight, but it is in this position. This is a very compromised position. It's a static hold. You're not going to be very strong in this position, so you don't need a lot of weight for this. Here we go. We're going to hit start, and then we're going to hold. As soon as I hit start, I hold. Then I have to hit lap. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's hitting it different. That's definitely hitting different. Oh, that's hitting different. But it's not like so much harder than I thought it was going to be. But it will be because we got a lot to do still. Oh, wow. Oh. Wow. Oh. left shoulder wants to cramp up a little bit, so that's why I'm straightening it out. Trying to relax that muscle. Oh, wow. That is something. Okay. Lap. Oh, that is harder though, no matter how you look at it. Oh, that's harder. Oh, oh. Anyway. I think the body's just not used to it. It's like, what the fuck? So, we gotta get used to it. Oh, 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 wow. That's something. Oh, 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 I can't get comfortable. Hold on. It's my upper rear shoulder from back day. I think it's from back day. Yesterday's workout. They want to cramp up. I don't know why. It's just new. Oh, my God. Oh, God, let me get through this. Okay, that's that. Oh. Minute and a half rest. Wow. Okay, so. Wow. Oh, wow. That is something special. Oh. I've never experienced that before. That's really something special. It's not that I can't do the weight and hold it. It's that when I get in that position, oh, it's like, certain muscles start to cramp up. It feels really weird. We'll get used to it though. The more I do it, oh, that's a really weird feeling. Never felt that before. Oh. Oh. Holy snap! I'm gonna have to do a little extra rest on that one. That's a weird, really weird cramp. It's like muscles that I've never felt before are starting to cramp up. It's like deep, deep inside the sternum, deep in like the chest. It's like really odd. Really odd. Oh, just give me a minute. We'll get better at this. My body's like, what the fuck? All right. All right, let's try it again. Oh, wow. Maybe it'll get better as I go. All right, the cramps are stopping. That's good. My body, I think, just was like, what the fuck, man? It's the initial shock. Initial shock. You know, my body's like, fuck. All right, we better adapt quick. All right, but I feel better now, so. Oh. Wow, that's something. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, bitch. Oh. Wow. That is something special. If you've never done this before, it is something to behold. Yeah. All right. At least those cramps stopped. So the cramps are not there. That's good. That means after the first set, my body's already starting to realize it needs to do what it needs to do. Wow. Oh my God, that's wild. So basically what I did was upgraded Superman's. I don't know if you're on. If there's anybody on, but I can't see. But we've strapped on 5 pounds. Each one of these is 5 pounds. And before, for the longest time, just all body weight. So we got the ankles and the wrist straps. That's 20 pounds. So 10 pounds on the legs, 10 pounds on the arms altogether. So 20 pounds total, 5 pounds each. Basically, we just made Superman's magnitudes harder. So, I mean, When I say magnitude's more difficult, I mean like by a level of, it's like going from intermediate to advanced or going from beginner to intermediate. So this I would say is advanced. This is an advanced Superman. There's nothing intermediate about this. This is a high level Superman. The only way it can get harder is by increasing the weight of the wristbands, which means I'd have to buy heavier wristbands. So we're not doing that yet. But for a while, we're going to use these 5-pounders. And then maybe I'll buy some 10-pounders at some point. Here we go. Start. Lap. We got 9 laps total. At least the cramps aren't. At least there's no cramps. That first set was fucking brutal. My body was like, what the hell's going on? It was used to the light Supermans, not these heavy ones. But now my body's like instantly adapting. The cramps stopped. And yeah. We're going to do longer rest periods though. Oops, I didn't mean to hit. So we're going to do 15-second hold, 30-second rest instead of a 15-second rest. We're trying to match the intensity of the hold with more rest. That just allows us to go a little harder on it. And anytime you up the intensity, usually your rest time is going to have to go up. 30 seconds instead of 15. Lap. Wow. This is awesome, though. So, lap. Yeah. Lap. We got. Oh. Shit. I'll just do an extra. It's fine. Oh. Hell yeah, dude. This was worth it. I'm glad I upgraded. This is what I needed for the Superman. One more. We're almost done though. Almost done. This is the third and final. And we're on the last one. Here we go. This is the last one right here. Last one. Yeah. Oh, wow. That was a whole new level right there. Oh, that was a whole new level, dude. Look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. If you think I'm not pushing, tell me I'm not pushing right now by looking at that shirt. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Prack? It's been a minute. I remember you from yesterday. How you been? All right, so we got calf raises now. So we just implemented progressive overload with our Superman holds. So you probably already heard what I said about the weight. It's 5 pounds each band. Before it was just body weight. We were just holding, our arms out, no extra weight added. And we were doing 15-second holds. Just added the 5 pounds, each arm, each leg. We're still doing a 15-second hold, but I increased my rest period. So my rest period in between holds went from 15 seconds to 30 seconds. It's to help compensate for, increased weight. So now I can take these off because that was the only exercise we were going to use these bands for at the moment. That was special. But that's going to take, I think that's going to take my back strength, my back strength to a new level right there. So that's what I want. I don't need these anymore. Now we got calf raises. Oh, wow. All right. All right. Just see what time it is. Okay, it's almost 2 o'clock. Good. But I'm making really good time right now. It's still have like 15 minutes till 2. Wow, that was good. It wasn't so hard that I couldn't do it, but it increased the intensity level to a point where my body recognized it. It was like, okay. So that's going to be our new norm. So we'll probably do that for a period of months with the 5 pounds, and then at some point I may buy another set of those, heavier set. But we can use those for a while. We can use those for a while. All right, very good. Now I can set up my calf station here. We just need a towel. This is the towel I use for calves. And I'm really upset because my vest is starting to rip. My vest is starting to rip, man. I'm not happy about that. I just hope the fucking strap holds up. I have to be careful. I just have to be careful about how I put it on now. I can't just grab it by the strap and pick and yank it up anymore. I'm gonna have to like finesse it and be gentle with it. Pick it up like slowly. And that's probably why it ripped, is because I wasn't being careful with the vest. Oh, I know why. Because what I was doing was when I take that vest off, a lot of the times I'd let it fall on my arm, and that jerking probably of it coming down. Man, I shouldn't have done that. Because every time I take that vest off, a lot of times I swear I would just like let it drop on my arm, and then I'd throw it down. That's probably why it started to rip. All up in here. But I think if I stop doing that, it shouldn't get any worse. So I gotta be really careful with the vest. All right, so now calves. We're gonna do a warm up first. I don't need to take no long rest. I don't need to take a break or anything. We can just go right into it. Go right into it. All right, warm up time. $30. All right. Now we got to put it all back on. Yup. All of it must go back on. So what I have to do with the vest is pick it up by both straps very carefully. On. Carefully. I don't want to make that tear any worse than what it is. I've only had this vest for a few months. Like 4 months, I don't know. Vest goes back on. Then we're going to attempt the 95 pounds again. It's been a while since I've tried it. So single leg calf raise is at 200 and almost 280 pounds. So with all this gear on, actually, we'll get a body weight check real quick. I'll let you know what my body weight is with this on. So how much do I weigh? Let's take a wild guess. 278, 275. Let's find out. Got the scale. I weigh 277.4 pounds. I'm almost a 300-pound man with this shit on. 277.4. With all this shit on. I'm going to do single leg calf raises at 277. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 15. Now I got 14. Ooh. Not too bad. At that body weight, that's not too bad. We'll do minute rest. 1 minute rest. All right. We have 3 more sets. We only got calves and then we're done. But we got to do the front as well. So I always do the rear calf, then the front calf. Yeah, the front calf. Not many people train that, but I do. I do. For ankle stability. Plus, it actually creates aesthetics too. So it makes the calf look nice. Because when you have that front development, it actually creates more shape to the calf from a different angle. So, oh yeah, it's time. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll stick with that. I don't want to overdo it. We've still got 2 more sets after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 12. Feeling that? Minute and a half rest. Leg days, boy. Ain't no joke. This is why people skip leg day. Because it's hard. Very hard. 30 seconds to go. It's not because they don't want the leg development. They say, "Oh, I want to look like Johnny Bravo, have a big upper body, small lower body." It's bullshit. They just can't push through the pain. It's an excuse to hide the fact that they're too pussy to do heavy leg day because it's hard. Magnitude's harder, more difficult than upper body by at least double, 2x. Whatever you can do on upper body, the hardest thing, imagine giving it your 100% on upper body. Okay? If you only give it 90% on legs, its magnitude's harder than upper body at 100%. I'd say by at least double. Especially quads. Okay. That's it for that. Right there. All right. Minute and a half rest. Only thing is, though, my right calf, man, I get that little tingling sensation underneath the bottom of the foot, like where the tendon is that runs up from the heel to the front of the foot. It's almost like a and I've had it in the past. But it's my right foot. Probably something I did when I was younger. Probably from something I did. And it's just aggravating it, but we're going to work through it anyway. Okay, that was fail. I didn't feel it so much that time. Very nice. Maybe I just had to work through it. Okay, fail. All right. Wow, we're done with the rear calf. Front calf time. Well, we don't use the backpack for that. We just use the vest. Just the vest. Now I'm feeling it under my foot. It's annoying. It's like it runs down. It's like in the middle there. It's annoying. But so, all right, we don't have to rest. No need for a rest. Switching over, we can just go right into it. Yep, we can just go right into it. Except for the towel's a little wacky. Gotta fix it. 1 second. I'm gonna roll it instead. Creates a little more height as well. Put the balls, your heels on there, and then we're gonna raise our toes to the sky. All right, and that's how you hit the front of the calf, all up in here. Got muscle, runs on this side down, all the way down. That's what we're gonna hit. It's a very weak muscle, generally speaking, so we're not gonna do single legs. We're gonna do both at the same time. And we're going higher reps. 25. So 25, I'm going to try to stick to 4 sets of 25. No need for a warm-up because we're going high reps. The first set is basically like a warm-up. Okay, anytime you're doing, 15 plus reps, we're hitting 25s, so no need for a warm-up. I warmed up the rear calf because we were going to hit heavy. We're going to go heavy. So I made sure to do a set of 30 because we were going to transition to heavy with this. We're going to try to maintain 25 reps for all 4 sets, and the first set's basically like a warm-up. I would just keep the stick to training them evenly. Train them evenly, and then if you want to do a set for the leg that's weaker, just isolate the leg, do maybe like 1 or 2 sets at the end where you isolate that leg. And then if it catches up, then you'll know. If not, then if it's only like the difference of like 1 rep or something or 2 reps, it's not really a big deal. I'm the same way. Sometimes I'll notice that my left leg can't do as much as my right. But at the same time, with calf raises, I have that little that impingement in the bottom of my foot. I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's like a tingling sensation in like a tendon or something that runs underneath the bottom of the foot. Yeah, if it's very small, what I will do is just do all of your normal training. Okay, train both evenly. And then at the end, just do something for the leg that's a little weaker. Okay, it could be like 1 set, literally just like 1 set where you isolate that leg. And see if it catches up. All right. Forgot to hit my timer. So that was probably about a minute right there. Do another 30 seconds. We're going to do a minute and 30 on these since I'm hitting both at the same time. Excuse me. Go 25 reps for 4 sets. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to try to maintain 25 reps. I don't think it's going to happen. But that was barely 25 right there. Yeah. So how much do I weigh with just the vest on? 230, 236. 236. I envision what I would look like with 50 extra pounds of muscle. Like my height, my build, my skeletal structure with another 50 pounds of muscle. Me at 236, I would look like I'm on steroids. I think honestly, the only way for me to get to that body weight would be to take gear. I don't think I could achieve. It might be a self-limiting belief, but I honestly don't think I could get the 230 naturally. At least not solid muscle. I'd probably have a lot of extra body fat. So I'm saying, like, I think my genetic potential is probably going to be around like 205, 210 naturally. I don't know if I could. That's going to take a while to get there. But I think my genetic potential is probably like naturally going to stop probably around 205, 210 at most. That's with really good diet, really good supplements, perfect sleep, immaculate training. Yeah, reserve fuel. See, I'm probably at like 12 to 14% body fat, which is really nice because you can still see the abs, but they're not like, they're not like washboard, right? You know what I mean? But you can see them. When you start getting into like, when you start getting at like the 10% or single digits, like 9%, 8%, it starts getting crazy. The shreds and the vascularity starts to get insane. Oh, let's just get this set. At some point, I'll do a cut. I swear, I'm going to do a cut at some point, but not until probably the 2-year mark. So they're just going to be bulking for 2 years, okay? 2 years bulk. At least a year and a half. 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, it's burning so bad. Burns. One more set. One more. And then I'll take this off. We'll do a pump check, and then I gotta get ready for work. All right, we're still doing good on time. We're doing good on time. My lunch is pretty much ready to go. I got a double meat spaghetti sauce. So double meat on the ground beef. Oh, it's loaded. There's so much ground beef in it. And it's so good. I can really make a good pot of spaghetti. And I'm doing the penne pasta. And I'm gonna take that to work with me. I can't wait to eat that later. But for breakfast, I'm gonna have 4 boiled eggs. I'm probably gonna do a big chunk of cheddar cheese on the side and 3 pieces of sourdough toast. Before I started the workout, I had a bowl of Greek yogurt with coconut and honey and a banana. So that's how my eating day is going to look. And then when I get off work, I don't know what I'm going to have. It could be fish. I might have salmon. I might have it's hard to say. We'll see. But I got some friends at work. They said my spaghetti smells so good, so I made extra. I got 2 friends I'm going to bring in some bowls for them. Yeah. Which, honestly, I'm slightly reluctant to do, but, you know, I was like, yeah, I want to do it, so. They're going to love it. They're going to fucking love it. Okay. Oh, ain't no way. That's it. Oh, that's all I can do. All right. Now I have to be careful how I take the vest off. My strap is starting to tear. I have to be really gentle with it from now on. It's my fault. I was being too rough. Too rough. All right. So take it off. Gently, 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 gently set it down. Like that. Okay. That way it doesn't tear any further. All right. Now you can still see all that sweat saturation in the shirt. That's how you know you pushed hard on leg day. All right, shirt's coming off. Quick pump check, even though we didn't do upper body because of all the blood flow from doing legs, it should still matter a little bit. Back. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Appreciate that. All right, but guess what? I gotta go. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do, and go check out that Basement Bootcamp blog post in the description. That's what I follow to make these videos for you, and it really helps to tie the videos together. Plus, when you go all the way to the beginning, you'll see what I was doing when I started, when I was weak. It starts off very beginner friendly, and it builds and builds and builds into an advanced level, and it will basically take you from beginner to advanced. That's it. I gotta go. Gotta get ready. Y'all have a great day. I'm out. See yous.